my name is Sarah Bell Wells, and I'm an author and illustrator of children's books. And today I want to show you how I'm painting my latest artwork. Is an idea I had in my head that whenever you take kids to the Easter Bunny, you see one thing, but they see something else, and it's probably why they cry. So this is mine of a child. If you're wondering why I have this children's music in the background, is first of all, whenever I do artwork, I like to hear music. But if it's not approved by YouTube, it gets deleted. So this is from the library, and let's hope it goes. Now I'm going to do the best I can to show you what I'm doing. But I don't have like a tripod or anything like that. This is for my phone. I want to buy one in the future, but right now this is all I got. But every once in a while, I'll pick up my phone and show you what I'm doing, okay? So let me turn this around. Alright, so see, this side is what parents see. You see it? What parents see? Alright, and what children see. You see, he's the evil one. Of course, we see the nice stuff. They see the bunny's like evil and ready to kill him or something. So first I drew it in pencil with just a regular number 2 pencil. And then after I'm done drawing it, you can still see the pencil, see? Anyways, after I'm done drawing it, I outline it with a Sharpie, just a regular Sharpie. You can even get stuff from even cheap Sharpies from the Dollar Tree. You don't have to spend a lot of money on the Sharpie. The reason why I do that, because once you start painting, you really don't see that pencil mark. You know, you're not going to see it because it's so light. And also, it helps you. So now I've already drew it with regular pencil and outlined it with Sharpie. And I'm going to erase everything I just did. So I'll put you on pause while I do that. Alright, I decided to actually talk to you while I'm doing this. So I've taken several art classes over the years. I have always drawn ever since I was 8 years old. I won several art contests in grade school. I have entered my art in a college's art gallery, so I've taken lots of art classes, painting classes. So how do I get my ideas? I just think about what do I want to see? What do I want to do? And that's why I came up with this idea of this one, but it just come up with different ideas, you know. But just practice, practice, practice. Maybe you think my artwork is great, and thank you if you do. But it's all about practice. Anybody can be good at anything as long as they practice, and it helps to take lots of classes. I've read lots of books over the years as well. And like I said, I've taken art 1 and 2, all the way from grade school to college. I was even in a art school. It's called the Douglas Anderson School of Arts. I was there for a year. I got approved. You had to audition, just like you audition for art, actress. You had to also audition for art. So I had to do the game of clay because I wanted to do sculpting and art. And so I made a horse. And I got in. I'm trying to set this up. You can see what I'm doing as best I can. Oh man, I had it earlier. Dang it, I had it earlier. A good view. And I just put it on pause. Okay, sorry, that's the best I could do. Anyways, I'm still erasing. So, I used to think that this was cheating to look at a picture. But actually, Disney does this. So, when they did Lion King, they actually went to Africa and looked at lions, real lions, and they drew a whole bunch of sketches. And that's what they looked at to know how lions move. So it's not cheating to look at a picture. So I wasn't sure what it looked like when somebody sat on the Easter Bunny's lap. So I just Googled pictures of kids sitting on the Easter Bunny's lap. That's it. No shame in it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's still my idea, and I still have my own personality and made it my own, so there's nothing wrong with that. That's what's great about art. It's what do you feel? What do you like? Now I mostly use watercolor paint. But I have used markers before, color pencils. Of course, something this big, I wouldn't want to use that because that would take forever. This paper is 16 by 24, so it's almost poster board size. It's the biggest one you can get at the art store. I have an art store called Michael's. I don't know if you guys have Michael's or not. But there's also other great stores. Joann's Fabrics, or like a fabric store. Hobby Lobby. Actually, I've gotten a lot of my stuff for cheap at Walmart. Most of my paper is small, like 8 by 10, 10 by 10 by whatever, and 9 by 11 or whatever it is. But depends on what I'm trying to do. Like this one, since I wanted 2 parts, I tried it with a little bit bigger, like a 10 by whatever it was, but it was not working. I'm still erasing. I want all that pencil off of there. They do make pencil you do not have to erase. Like a blue pencil at the art store, but you can't see it, in my opinion. I don't care how dark you put it, you can't see it. And literally, you just I can't remember the name of this pencil. It's a blue pencil. Drafting pencil or something? I don't know. Anyways, like I said, it doesn't show up when you scan. I would take a picture, but again, I tried that. It wasn't expensive or nothing, but I just couldn't see to do my artwork. I was going to just paint and not do what I do now. Just got about all this erased here. This is called a gummy eraser. No, it's not. I take that back. There is one called gummy eraser. I don't remember what the name of this eraser is. But like I said, yeah, you can get stuff at, you name it. There's stores that have all kinds of stuff. Not that expensive either. I've gotten a lot of my stuff at Walmart, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar, brushes, and even like for my big work, like this one, probably, well, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it on this one because it's too many tight corners, but I've even gotten some brushes from hardware store, the hardware section at Walmart. I have a big one, let me show you. I don't knock you guys over. See? Just a regular house brush, but I've used it for big ones like this. I have all kinds of sizes. I have all kinds of colors. I'm just about done doing that. Once you're done painting, you got to go right back over again with the Sharpie. Or you can use black paint to kind of outline it. But you want it to pop and stand out. Because a lot of this stuff is going to get muted. Especially the evil bunny. Because I'm going to do him really, really dark blacks and grays and stuff. That's what I decided to do. But this table is an art table. You can get art tables online, of course, nowadays, and at Walmart don't have them. Well, maybe on Walmart online, probably. Yeah, I take that back. Probably there. You can get some. Anyways, or of course, art stores. But actually, I got this one at Office Depot. Office Depot had some. I think they still do. And this table actually is adjustable. It will go up and down. That's what's cool about this table. I never hardly ever do that, but it can. Let me show you all my other stuff. Okay. Alright, so this is my paint organizer. And I organize all dark colors is up here, except for my flesh and my white. Then I got my brushes, all kinds of sizes. I got some just odd ends paints. I use the acrylic paint, just like I said, just at Walmart. They have craft store. This purple, yellow, and orange section. This is my pinks and reds section, and blues and green section. That's what I do. And then I put my pens and pencils in these little things. I moved it so you can see what I'm doing better. Slight pause. Alright, I'm going to show you one of my artwork. See, this is the finished product. And that's just what I'm doing right now. So next, what I'm going to do, oh, you can see that YouTube in the background. Cool. There you go. Well, I guess something to watch if you can't see me too good. Alright, so let me put that over there. Alright, when you start to paint, the first thing you want to do is all light colors. So one of the first things I always do is the flesh. So I just got my flesh paint. I use these foam plates. I know they're not good for the environment, but they're really good. I used to have an actual palette thingy, plastic palette. But even if you rinse it out, it doesn't matter. They stay there, and then it gets all messed up and messes up your light colors. So I like this the best. Alright, so these are acrylics and watercolor paint. I have both. Oh, sorry, that's in your way. Getting all my paintbrushes ready. There we go. Ugh. A little closer. Alright, so let's see. I got a cup of water. I bought a cup. I just absolutely don't care about it. You see how this is what I use to paint always. Get some water. And I'm going to do the little boy paint. Sorry, I can't see it too good. I'll show you every time, don't worry. So the first thing we're going to do is paint him with flesh. Let me tell you some more stuff about me. So, like I said, I drawn ever since I was 8. How I got started was my uncle. Well, my dad showed me a painting of my uncle, and it wasn't really painting. It was just more art, like fine art, where it just had a whole bunch of triangles together and shaded really good. It was 3D, and I thought that was cool. And then my dad told me he had made it, his brother. And I was like, what? It just shocked me. I didn't really think about art, but I never knew a regular person just like me or just like you could make art. I don't know if I thought it was you had to buy it and then it just made us for, I don't know what. I don't think I even really thought about it. Of course, I've always loved cartoons. I still do. I love cartoons. And I miss the Saturday mornings we just sat around from 8 a.m. Literally every Saturday, I sat around and did nothing. Just laid on the floor in front of my TV and watched cartoons. So anyways, after that, I said, well, maybe I could do that. So I just started drawing, and then I loved it. And that's when I decided when I grew up I was going to be a cartoonist or artist or something. And then, being inspired by the cartoons of the time, like Bugs Bunny and whatever, I said, I want to do that. So anyways, I started drawing everything I saw, everything in my house, everything I saw. I don't care if it was iron or what, I drew it. So this, I'm going to use this to do the big spaces to see how big it is. But as I get a little bit closer to the eyes, I'm going to get another one first, and the mouth, because see, it's starting to get on it. I don't want that. 2, 3, 4, 5. So one of the things I drew in my drawing of everything I saw, couch, I don't care what it was, I just drew it. Anyways, I drew my doll. Her name's Christine, and so I thought I should make a cartoon just like Bugs Bunny or Fred Flintstone and all that, you know. And so I tried to make her to a cartoon. I didn't know how to do any cartoon or animation. Yes, I'm gonna start needing a smaller brush here. Let me show you so far. Can you see it? Let's go out. They ripped off Baby Shark. What do you want? Right? Try not to drop this thing. Sorry guys. Sorry. I can't see again. Anyway, so after that I started, I guess, realizing about comic strips and comics, like Garfield. And so that's why then I turned it to a comic strip. So since 8 to now, I've always drawn Christine. Christine is actually, I put her in a book, all the comic strips I've ever drawn of her, so I have thousands by now. Some of them I haven't even drawn, they're like in a drawer somewhere. Because this takes so long just to do one, I have illustrated and written several children's books online. One of them is Christine. It's called Christine the Comic Strip. Pretty simple. Anyways, I have other ones. One's called Ernie the Wormy, What Do You Do? Picnic, a Picnic, what it was for a surprise. Mrs. Cow. Please give me milk right now. Sorry, I had to pause because I changed some of the names of them. Lottie Leprechaun Won't Share. What was the other ones? Umbrella, I Need You. What's the other ones? Is that it? Did I say 6? Kind of hard talking and think at the same time. Because then I decided to combine the two. I've actually written books too. When I was 9, I wrote a horror story. It's called House of Horrors. And it's just based on my family. I changed the names. But it really wasn't that good. That's okay. Alright, so let me show you what I got so far. There you go. I got that. So the next thing I'm going to do is the chicks, because those are light colors. The reason I'm doing light colors first is because it is so easy to go darker, but it's so hard to go from, sorry guys, I'm trying to angle this, is so hard from light to, I'm going to have to put you over here guys, sorry. Alright. Can't see much. I'll just put you on pause. Hey, there you go. I sort of angled it where we could see what I'm doing. So I plan to invest like a little tripod. I found one that's just for phones. Isn't that cool? Anyways, I'm going to buy one day. And that way it's easier for me to see what I'm doing. So anyways, wasn't that great, that book. That's okay. Then, I think I was 12 or something. I wrote another book, and I thought that one was pretty good. That was called Mary. And it was about a girl who really loved sheep, and she was obsessed with sheep. She knew her best friend was in a sheep farm, and she was just obsessed with this song. Mary had a little lamb. Her name was not Mary though. I think her name was Tina. I don't remember, to be honest with you. It's when I was 12. And so anyways, she got killed accidentally by a sheep. And then flash forward years later, her mom had a girl named Mary, but she didn't tell nothing about Tina. And that angered her that she didn't tell her mom about her sister. You forgot me? And then she begins to haunt the house. I thought that was pretty good. Now, I wanted that to be like a movie. I didn't know nothing about movies or publishing and how it works or anything. So, a friend of mine said she knew how to do that, turn into a playwright. So, I gave it to her, and I did it on my own computer. I didn't have a way to copy it or save it or anything else. So, that was my only copy. And she lost it. So, I was so mad. Then I really didn't write anymore till I was in my 20-something there. Alright, so now I need yellow. Hopefully you guys don't fall when I go get my yellow out of my drawer here. So then I drew some, excuse me. Some, I wrote a YA, Starship Australia, about a girl in the space, on a spaceship, who had superpowers, but she didn't know it. I'm sorry, I won't give the details other than that, because maybe I'll get it traditionally published one day. I've started a middle grade called Stacy Penderson in the School of Bullies, because I used to tease the kids in the daycare. Oh, I was a daycare teacher for like 30 years. Anyways, I did one, and this about, I used to say, don't be a bully, or you're going to go to school with bullies, and everybody's a bully. The teachers are bullies, the principal bullies. I'm like, no, I don't want to go there. I wonder what color I should do his hair. Maybe I should do blonde too while I'm having blonde. What do you think? Think his hair should be blonde too? Yeah, especially when I go to do him with the dark colors. It's going to be a nice contrast. Yeah, I think I can do that. I think that's going to be a nice contrast. So I've written 20 or 30 picture books as well. Most of them are not published. I have tried traditional publishing and getting agents, and I just kept saying no. So I got, after 5 or whatever years, I got tired of that. You know, got tired of that. So I just started publishing my own, illustrating and publishing myself. I think I've sold maybe 5. It's okay. You have to, it's all about time and money, really. You know, anything in art, you say, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Sadly, it's not that easy. It is not that easy. If it was, everybody would be doing it. You know what I mean? And, you know, remember, they would say, well, J.K. Rowling, look how many times she got rejected. So it's all about people who know somebody, seems like nowadays, and they only want, especially picture books, they only want somebody who's already published. But the problem is, I need somebody to publish me. So, and millions of people try to get published. And same thing with cartoonists. I've drawn. I thought about doing one of those single panel ones that you see like in magazines. I've submitted there. They say no, and people are like, well, why don't you do that? I appreciate you, but you gotta remember, there's this one space in that magazine, and 1,000 people apply and show all their work, and so of course they're gonna get somebody who's known to make money. That's the magazine's job, is to make money. So they're going to only hire somebody who is well known. Alright, so now the best way to highlight yellow is with orange. And a little bit of brown too, it's fine. I'm going to show you this in a minute, okay, guys? Shampoo! I think it's playing the same thing over and over again, isn't it? I wasn't really paying attention. Sorry, guys. I'll try to get it on something else. If it doesn't change, I'll go ahead and change it in a minute, okay, guys? It's still gonna be this because, like I said, I had the radio where they blocked my video after all this hard work. Let's go on another song. There you go. Perfect. Alright, so. Alright, the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put that in there. Alright, so let me show you. How do you like it so far? There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, and I need pink for his nose on this one. The good bunny. The good bunny. Good bunny. Good bunny. Good bunny. I think I'd do his tongue that way too. Pink tongue, pink nose. So every time I go to another color, I have to rinse out my brush. The other reason why I start out with light is you're gonna see how my water looks after a while. It's gonna look so gross. And I could change the water, get clear water after a while. But sometimes I don't. And anyway, so then it starts messing up your other stuff. So that's why you always start with the light. That's another reason why I start with the light. But anyways, also because, like I said, it's so much easier to start with light and then work your way to the dark. I think I might start doing some other colors, these colors that come out. And an egg here. Because this is so pretty and good and light. So it deserves a pink.